guys, and very warm welcome again. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make use of range function in Python and how to control the repetitive statements or iterations using the for and while loop. Before that, I highly recommend to see my previous videos about the arithmetic operators, which will give you the clarity how to use the arithmetic operations and the use of range function in Outlook. So let's quickly start. So guys, range function is an inbuilt function in Python which returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 and incremented by 1, which means it will add +1 and stop before the given number. So let me give an example here. So the syntax is range, it's R-A-N-G-E, then parenthesis. Let's suppose I write 10, then the close. So the output will be range 0, 10. So if you write range 10 or range 0, 10, that means they both are same. And how this will work here? So it will start the value from 0 and it will add 1 to 0, like 1, and then again number 1 to 1. So like this 0, 1 to 3. And it will turn till the value n-1. That means 0 to 9. So let me show you a simple program using the range function, and we will use the for loop to print the values for the range function. So I'm using this for loop, and syntax is for. Let's suppose I take the variable n in range. Suppose I give 0, 10. Okay. Then we need 2 colons. So this means that this is the syntax for loop, and with the colon. Now see, if I press enter, what will happen? It will it will have some space before the first line, which is called indentation. That means we are in the for loop now. So that's very important. If I move like this, that means if I press backspace, I am out of the for function. So let's get back again. So I'm inside the for loop and I'm going to print n, the number. So n is the variable. Let's say n. I'm going to save this file. Let's suppose I save it with the for function. Okay. So I save this like this, and now let me make it streamlined for visibility. Okay. So I'm going to run this file, F5, and see the output. So the output of range 0, 10 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if I want to change the values, I want to start from number 1. What I can do? I can remove the 0. I can put number 1. Save it. So, if I run this file, now this will give me the values from 1 to 9. Similarly, if I need to take values till 10, I can give here 11. Now it will run from 1 to 10. So go in this file. See, now it's coming from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this was about the for loop in Python. So let's now take an example with the while loop, the while statement. How do we use the while statement? So I'm going to remove this from here. Now let's suppose I take the variable a equals to 0, and I put in here while loop. So syntax is a less than 10. I'm using the condition a less than 10, then 2 colons. Now we're inside the while, and I'm going to print a. Now here, we need to add the number to the variable a. What we will do? So a plus equals to 1. That means a equals to a plus 1. So we can use both the ways. Either we can put a plus equal to 1, or we can put a equals to a plus 1. So now let's save this program and let's run it now. Okay. See what will happen. It will give the numbers from 0 to 9, because we have started from 0 and a less than 10. So how actually it's working? So it started from a. It will check the while condition. A is less than 10. So that's true. Yes, a is 0. So print 0. It printed 0. Now it added 1 to it. 0 plus 1, that means 1. So again we are inside the while statement. So it added 0 to 1, print the output 1. Output is on left hand side. And again it added 1 to number 1, 2. Similarly, it will counter this till the time a equals to 9. Because if a is less than 9, the while statement is true. So while is true, it will jump in the while statement and it will print the number. So the moment a becomes 10, it will check here. If a is less than 10, like while statement, it is false. So it will break the program. So we get the values from 0 to 9. Let's say if I say equal to a equals to less than equal to 10. That means if it is less or equal to, it should print the number a. Now see the answer. I'm going to run this file. See, it gives now 0 to 10. So that is the use of the while loop in Python. Okay, so let's now see a program with the use of for statement, how to print the table of the number. So that will give the much more clarity about the loop, how we can use that loop function and the print statement to make the output in different ways. So let's start to print the table of a given number first. Okay. Let's suppose say we're going to print here table of number 5. Okay. So print statement we already studied before in the previous video. So that is the syntax for this. So now I'm giving a variable here. Let's suppose I take it q equal to 5. I need to assign 5 to some variable to do some operations. So now I need a loop. I mean, it should print like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5, 1, 5, 5 to the 10. So I'm going to say for n in range, I want from 1, I want till 10. So I'll put here 11 because it will counter till the last value, which is n minus 1. So 11 minus 1 would be 10. So it will be running from 1 to 10. Okay. Now this column, which will be used to inside the for loop. Now I'm putting here variable m equals to, let's suppose q is my number 5 into n. And then I'm going to print the number. Print n. Sorry, our answer is an m, so I'll put the number m. Save it, and I'm going to run this program. See what will happen. See, in left hand side, it shows table of number 5, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, up to 5 times, yeah? 50. Okay? So, like this, we can use the for statement. So, now let's make it some more informative in the output. Like, we asked the user to input a number, and he wants the table object number. What we have done right now is we have given the number 5 and it's giving the number 5. Suppose if I want the end user to input the number, let's say number 19, and he wants to print the number of 19. How we can achieve that? So we already studied before the input function. So I'm going to input the variables using input function, and then we can print the number. So let me show you how we can do that. So I'm going to make some changes here. Let me write a complete program again. Okay. So print. This time I'm going to make it more informative with some beautiful quotes. Table of any number. Okay. So this will be my description on the top using print statement. Now I'm going to use the variable x is equal to input, enter number. This will ask for the number. Now the input function always accepts the number in the string. So we need to convert this number to integer. So let's replace the same variable and let's make it an integer. So this will assign the variable x the value of the number as an integer to the number x. So we can use the arithmetic operations. This we also discussed in the previous video, how we can convert the string to integers and what are the possibilities. Now we have the number, now we need to print it. So for n in range 1, 11, I want from 1 to 10, colon, and let's take this time variable s. So the number multiplied by variable n, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, so that will be coming through n using the for loop, and print this number. Print s. So the program will print the number. Now, oops, I missed something. It should be in next line. Okay, so let's run this now. Now what is missing? Okay, here it should be also in quotes. Okay. So it's asking for a number now. Let's input the number. Let's say I put the number 18. Enter. See, I got the answer 18, 36, 54 up to 18 10 180. Okay. So now this is the program which we printed to print the number up to number 10. Now, if somebody wants to input the number and he also wants till what value he needs the answer, and it also shows the format like 5 into 3 equals to 15. So it should give the complete line like 5 into 3 equals to 15. How we can do that? So let's make it some more descriptive and much more clear. So for that, you need to do something using the print statement, which should also print the values for x and n and give the output for s. Okay, so I need to do something here. I already input the value for x. I'm going to modify this program. So I input the number and I need one more variable where it says up to what variable I need the answer, right? So let's take the variable x. Let me input, the variable y, and let me also input the variable here, input, let's say up to which number I need this. Okay. Now again, I need to convert this to an integer. So there is one more way. I can simply put int function here and I will open in parenthesis, close it out. So what will happen in single statement, I am doing both the things. I am asking the value, I am converting that value to integer, assigning to variable y. Okay, so this would be same. I mean, the logic is same. We need to get the answer, which is the same. Now I just need to change the format. I mean, the print statement. So let's say if I put in here s equals to n x into n. So I need to put something here in the print statement. That means I first need the number like x. Okay, so I'm going to put here x, comma. Now I need to put in the sign for multiply. So that will be again in the quotes because it's a string. Okay. Now I need to put the other number, which will be the variable y. So it will be the y is up to number. So it would be n. I need n, like x into n, the variable, comma. Now equals to, again need the equals to sign. So let me put like this, comma. The answer would be in the variable s. So let's study what we have done. So it will show x into n equals to s. That's it. So bracket close, save, and run the program. Let's see if it is correct, else we will get the error message while through the compiler while trying to interpret this program. So I run the program. Now see, it shows table of any number. Enter the number. Let's suppose I take the number 15. Okay, up to which number? I need up to 150. Let's suppose. See, 15 on the 15, 15 to 30. Similarly, up to 15 times 150. Let's run this program again. Enter any number. I take the sample for 19. I need up to the number 190. Let's suppose. See. Now, that means we can make our own programs and we can define the output using the print function. So guys, that's it for today's video. I highly recommend to do programs for yourself for practice, and it will give you a much more confidence how to do programming. So, and to challenge this endless word, you can make your own programs depending on your practice and skills. So guys, that's it for today's video. In next video, we'll study about the if, else, and else statements. So stay tuned. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe and stay tuned. Take care. Thank you.